What's going on, guys? It's Dad and D back at it again. Well, this video is a little different.
Yeah,
it's not car related.
Changing it up.
Yeah, so we are working on the house this time. So I changed the channel's name to Adventures with Dad and D because we wanted to do something a little bit more than just cars. We're gonna have car stuff still on the channel, but we wanted to add more to it because we're not doing enough car stuff to keep the videos coming more regularly. So we own a house, so we figured why not add house related content. If you guys like it, leave a comment. If you guys don't like it, okay. So today we're replacing the back door. We have French doors on the house and they are shot. They let in so much cold air. The seals are pretty much shot. The floor's rotted underneath. The internal wood inside the slabs of the door are shot as well. So before winter hits, we decided that we needed to replace it.
And the door doesn't want to shut all the way. We have to twist the knob to get it to close sometimes.
Yeah, so we are going to be replacing it today and taking you guys along with it, or with us. So hopefully you guys enjoy. So he's over here taking hinge screws out so we can get this panel off, and then he'll come over here. We'll open this door over here, and he's gonna take the hinge screws out of this one so we can get this panel off as well. And then all we have to do is get the frame out of the house. I'm gonna go through and start cutting the caulking off the brick mold on the outside so we can get that detached from the frame of the door. Yeah, it is. It's just heat threads. I've been in the window business and door business for a while, so I've learned some things. So if you're new to replacing doors and you're looking at doing it in your own house, first thing you have to do is take the casing off around the door here and the top and then the other side, and then you're gonna take your measurement to get a rough opening from the door frame here to the other side of the door frame, from the floor down there to the top up here. That will give you your rough opening measurement. Our door was a 60 by 80 opening, so we went and had to find that. Now there's gap in between your door that you're gonna here that will give you a little bit extra wiggle room when you're buying the door. But that's your rough opening, is pretty much from the frame over to the other side of the frame. So the nice part about French doors is obviously you can open both doors, which makes it a lot easier, and you can remove the slabs, the doors themselves, and get them out of the way by taking out the screws. We left one screw in the top of each hinge just to hold it until we're ready to team it up and take them out. Once we get those out, I'll take the Sawzall and go behind the frame here to go behind the frame of the door to cut all the screws out, and then this frame will just hopefully come right out. So it should be that way. That's how I learned it from the guys at work. So we'll see. All right, guys, so we got the doors out. It was awesome watching this guy use his muscles to carry those out there.
Yep.
That was pretty fantastic. But we got the door out. So now, Sawzall blade ran down the sides. Sawzall blade ran down that side. And then I'm gonna run one across the top because I know there's screws up there. Cut the screws out. Frame should come right out. We'll see in theory how well that actually works. I believe, if I'm not badly mistaken, there might be screws along the threshold, but I'm not 100% sure. I might have to take off the threshold cap and see if there's any screws underneath of it, because God only knows what Miranda decided to do when they installed that door. So we'll see. Dom's gonna take over the camera while I run the Sawzall.
So as you can see, we got the doors out, and once we are done, we have to once we get the new doors on, we have to take the alarm system off and put it on the new doors. So yeah.
I'm gonna try brick mold Now I cut through that caulking. Damn you. Bad language, sorry. Oh, there's a screw right there.
Right there's a screw. The worst place ever. Quite literally the worst place to ever put a screw.
That's crazy. I've never seen that. I've been in the door industry for a long time. I've never seen anybody put screws on the outside like that.
We had no idea that was there the entire time we lived here.
Yeah, it really wasn't that bad. Oh, never mind.
No, snapped. Huh?
I said literally
Oh,
snapped.
literally. That is so disgusting right there. That is crazy.
All right, so I got the one side off. Dee's gonna start working on this side now. Get this brick mold off. So then the Sawzall blade can go all the way through it and cut the nails they use to hold it in. You gotta whack it pretty hard, man. There you go. Oh, obviously not good enough. Start at the top where I started it. There you go, like that. All right, now pull down on that. Just like that. There you go. See?
I got my ear.
Okay, now look, come down here a little bit further, far down as you can, till it stops. All right, now pry down on that. You don't even need a hammer, just pry down. Put the hammer down. There you go. Now grab a hold of the board. Grab a hold of the board, because if not, it'll snap off and go flying. Nope, pry down on it. Go down. There you go, while holding on the board. Yep, push down on it. There you go, just like that. Hold the board, there you go, just like that. That should be good. You can also step on it right there if you want to try to hold the board and then step on it. There you go, see, just like that. Perfect, man. Look at that. You just removed what is called brick mold. Good job. Perfect. Now we gotta get the top brick mold off, which is if they screwed through the freaking top of that. I'm gonna have to get the step stool and see if they put screws through the top of the J channel into the brick mold. So we'll see in a second. See, I don't get it. They put screws through the J channel into the brick mold. All that's doing is causing a water leak into the wood of the brick mold. I learned from a very smart guy, one of my friends in the door business, there's a better way to put the J channel on there than screwing it into the wood. If that's standards in building, then it needs to be rethought. Because this screw wasn't even in it. It was screwed in sideways. Look, you can tell that much was in it. The rest of that was sticking out at an angle. Come on, Miranda Holmes, do better. Because that's ridiculous. Now we're just cutting the caulking underneath the J channel. And the brick mold.
See one of the screws for the side.
And now I can get that brick mold off there. Or Dom, do you want to get the brick mold off?
No.
No? Okay. I'm gonna go underneath. We bought all new brick mold because I knew the brick mold out here was bad.
Ooh, look exciting.
See, it'll push back in. And the caulking is still stuck to the brick mold right there. Just like that.
It literally snapped.
See, I threw it down and the wood freaking snapped off. So you know that's when when you know the wood is bad.
Right here is where it snapped. It snapped right there. This one did not snap. This one snapped right here. So.
Now here comes the loud part.
Puzzle time.
Actually, I want to try to save some of this insulation.
Puzzle time in a second. Not yet. He's trying to save some of the installation. So I bet he didn't get more. Did you? Yep, he didn't get more. So it'd probably be a good thing if we did save some. Because if not, we're going to have to make a run to Lowe's or Home Depot. Again. Because we went there to get the door. The new door.
Well, if you install it right and make it tight enough to the frame, you don't need a whole lot of insulation. That's the thing a lot of people don't get. See, this door is slightly smaller than the opening. They put a shim in here to make the door actually work on the opening. That's the crazy part.
And the new door we got is right here. It's a sliding glass door, so like this part right here is gonna slide that way on the back door. So it is the plan is to get this door installed and then we should be good. Look at all that installation right there. It's all the installation.
And expandafoam. Are you kidding me? Oh no, that's not expandafoam. Never mind. It just look like expandafoam.
So small you can see him through the crack.
There might be some wood rot on this side in the frame.
Uh-oh. Not good. Not good.
Watch your eyes.
Hey, May. Hey. Hey. He was sniffing it.
You can sniff it. You just don't let him eat it.
He looked like he was about to.
Okay. Oh, there's a bee's nest in that one.
A bee's nest is in there.
Yeah. Now, if you're doing this in somebody else's house, generally you'd put up plastic, lay plastic down, some drapes, something to catch all of this dust and everything so it doesn't go through somebody's house. But this is my house. And I can clean it up afterwards, so I ain't too worried about it. And I don't have any drop cloths to lay down. And that nail literally just came out by itself.
And that is crazy. That nail right here just came out.
And I'm thinking,
all on its
a
own.
lot of these are screws. I might just try to take the screws out without cutting the...
Look at that. It literally broke. That's crazy. It literally broke. The head broke off of it.
Might be able to do this without using the Sawzall. Wow, there's not even a screw holding in the shims right there. So they were using the long screws of the door of the hinges to hold the frame into the house. That's interesting.
Ooh. What did they cover that with?
It could be caulking. I'm pretty sure it's probably caulking.
Mm.
They also sell like caps you can put on here too.
Mm.
But I'm pretty sure they just took some caulking and went like that and pushed it in there.
Mm.
Nothing Milwaukee can't take care of. Ah, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Ugh. That was very loud. But I wasn't recording when he put it in, but when he was cutting it. But it was very loud. Very, very loud.
Oh. So we just tore the door out, the old frame. It is pretty rotted. I'll show you the floor too. The floor is pretty gnarly. But we found out the house was built in 2003. The date on this door for manufacturing is 2006. So you can see the stamp right here. From 2006. So that means the previous homeowner has replaced this door. That's the reason some of the screws was the way they were. Kind of weird. They had mismatched screws in the hinges. They had screws in random spots around the frame. So.
And it says Home Depot.
Yeah, so they bought it from Home Depot and then installed it. So.
Out the old door.
Yep. What do you think about that?
Oh, hey, the alarm system came off.
Oh, good.
Part of it came off. Oh, no, it didn't come off. It's probably part of it. The nasty floor right there. Freaking nasty floor. You can see how nasty that is. It's pretty nasty. It's crazy how nasty this is. Look at that, it's literally falling apart. As he's pulling it out, it falls apart. Because it is so rotted. Insane.
Yeah, luckily the frame here's good. It's pretty gnarly back up to there. What? Oh, snap.
I smashed them.
Oh,
Aw.
jeez. Hello, basement.
This is the basement?
Yeah. That right there is.
We didn't buy a big enough piece of wood, did we?
Well, see, I don't think this piece necessarily needs replaced.
It looks like it does.
I'm gonna pull it up and see. It might just be rotted in a couple of spots, but the corners. Look,
Wow.
it's rotted on both sides of that door.
And we were stepping on that. Maybe not that part, but at least this part. We were always stepping on this. It was always rotted. That's why we're replacing the door.
All right, stop recording, dude. Carl did.
I'm gonna get that June bug out so it doesn't stay with the frame.
Where?
Right there. Is this piece
It's a shell at this point.
Does this piece need replaced?
Yeah, but that piece goes way back in there. I'm not tearing up all that flooring to do all that because. No, actually.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
even in the area it looks rotted, it's solid. This here is where I'm worried about. There's been some hella moisture right here in this spot, and it's pretty rotted. Oh no, that one piece might work once I cut it down and put it in there.
Half piece.
Yeah. Once I cut that piece that we bought, it should fit all the way across.
As long as you're connecting right there.
Yeah, it should work. I shouldn't have to go to the store. Plus, I do have some wood in the garage.
So he is working on doing some cutting on the door, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get some supports for the corners since they're rotted out, and go ahead and get some get a board over it, and then get some subfloor on it, and go ahead and get the door on. So that is the plan. Once he's finished cutting, that is the plan, hopefully. Oh, he has to screw something in, and then we get that subfloor on, and then we get the new door on. So, yeah. So we just got a board cut to be able to go onto underneath of where the door is going to go. I can show you guys the other half of the board that we use. Use this board right here. We use the other half is on there right now, as you can see right there. And so that's pretty much all that we've got done so far. And we're about to get the door on after that. And yeah, that's how it's going so far. So enjoy the rest of the video, and make sure to like and subscribe.
The inside here, but since it's inside the house, I'm not going to worry about because I'm not going to worry about water getting in that area since I caulked it over here. A little bit more right here just to be safe.
Caulked it all the way down so no water can get in the house. That's the whole point of caulking, is so no water, like rain or anything else like melted snow, can get in the house.
I'm going to put another board over top of this, and that is going to be the subfloor, and then I'll caulk the subfloor. Might add a little bit more here so when the subfloor sets on it. How long? %90 looking for the tools, 10% actually working. $60 3/8. You know what? Let's go 60 1/2. Is what we're looking for. I fixed my caulking already. So double end these ain't even going to be long enough.
Oh, and as you can see, we got the board all the way in, screwed in. So, doing pretty good.
Seven inches. So we're making the board 7 inches for the subfloor. I thought it wasn't gonna need as much wood as we needed, but obviously we do. So and I had to build it up because I didn't buy a thick enough subfloor. So we had to build it up some.
Yeah.
A little trick I learned from a guy at work. Been doing this forever. If you take your tape measure and flip it over, you have a straight edge. And then they make a little lip on this side that locks in to help you with the straight edge. Alright, you stop recording this part.
So we just got the other board on top of that other one, and we're just gonna caulk this one up, and then it'll be time to get the door in. Right, Daddy?
Yep. I'm gonna have a buddy make a cap for me for along the bottom of it. Help seal it up.
We had some mistakes because we just missed some of the beams.
There is no mistakes. I don't know what you're talking about, child.
Mm-hmm.
She says yes.
There was a little bit of a problem with the door. This bottom piece off because it kept hitting this. So now we have to take it off. So we got the door in, and it is pretty good. We got the bottom piece off and it fits perfectly. So I'm pretty sure we'll be perfectly fine sealing it, and we already sealed it pretty much, but we're not really finished with it, but I'm pretty sure we'll be good to be finished with it. So, yeah.
So what's up, guys? Got the old door out. We got the floor repaired. Dominic took some footage of that, didn't you? Of repairing the floor?
Yeah.
So you'll see that in the video. The brother-in-law came over. Don't record. I don't want the Scarlet on there. Brother-in-law came over, helped us get the new one in. Dominic helped with, doing some cutting and some screwing with the wood and everything. Now we're finishing up putting the new one in. So, Dominic, you want to get a view of the new one?
Yeah. So this is the new one. Pretty nice. I already with some screws and some other stuff. And we're gonna have to add a little bit more flooring here because of this space right here. And we're gonna have to add some stuff here because there's a space here, like we did on this side, sort of, for the most part on this side. So it's perfect. We still have to fix up the bar and stuff there. It is still pretty good. We have to take all the stickers off and stuff. Yeah, I think after that we will be good. We'll be pretty good to go. So we got the door on we got these all securely on, or these all securely on with screws, or some nails with our nail gun that we have. And, I made a contraption, but I'm not going to show it. And no, I'm not going to show it because YouTube might not like it. It's fine. So, that's fine. And then we got the door on, and it's going pretty well so far. So I'm just giving you all a little bit of the update. As you can tell, it's changed a little bit. Time's going flying by real fast. We still have to get the alarm system off. He still hasn't done that. Part of it has already came off. Part of it is literally already off right here. It's literally just magnetized to the door. That one, on the other hand, I'm not so sure about. Right? So, yeah.
Alright, so, as you guys seen in the video, we did a lot of work rebuilding the floor, getting all the trim done. I don't know how much Dominic actually recorded, but we got a lot completed. So, we'll take you through and show you some of the stuff that we got done. The door's completely in now. The trim's all done.
Yep.
The wifey will probably have to do some painting. I don't paint. I suck at painting. So she's going to do the painting for the house. But we'll show you some of the trim work we had to do. Brick mold. We did have one incident. The J channel at the top busted in several spots. So I got to replace the J channel. I went ahead and put a bead of caulking across the top so no water would get behind there. But then once we get the J channel, I'll get it all taken care of. But all right, let's take you around and show you some of the stuff we did. All right, so there was enough space here and on the other side between the J channel and the frame of the door. We put brick mold in there. We were able to squeeze the entire piece of brick mold in here and get it hammered in. But on this side, I actually had to rip it down some to get it to fit in this side. But that's about the best I could get it. So, but it went in there pretty good. My caulking job's not the best. I gotta get a razor blade and clean it up before we do some painting. But I'm not a professional caulking person, so yeah. But then we had the J channel at the top, and then I still have to redo this board along the bottom and get that done. And then there's a piece that right underneath. There's a small gap. I'm going to get a piece of cladding metal and have it bent or broke to cap that bottom board once I get that fixed.
So we removed the casing and then we put the old casing back on and did not buy a new one because the casing was fine before.
Exactly, and we went through and filled all the trim nail holes with just a small dab of caulking, so there wasn't any holes in it, so it looked a lot better. Turned out really clean. Now, the frame depth or the depth of the opening was different than the depth of our previous doors. You can see it's out there. So we had like 1.5 inches difference right here in this spot. So basically I went and got a, what you would call jam extension. I got 1x2 jam extension and put it in here and it cleaned it up really nice. The wife was really worried about it and how it looked and everything. But as you can see, I mean, it worked out perfectly. It looks really nice now. It goes all the way from floor to the ceiling. So, and I put another piece along the top up here. But as you can see, like I said, it turned out really well all the way across there, all the way down that side. So, and I was able to seal it, put the insulation back in there, and get it nailed in with the trim nail gun. We use we have Ryobi battery powered nail gun is what we used for this. It worked wonders. It did a good job. Really easy to use. I had an air powered one, but it's a real pain to dig out the air compressor and all that just to use it.
Yeah.
So luckily the wife convinced me to buy a battery operated one, and we really enjoyed it. Really looked good. So then on the floor, along the floor, I had to replace a lot of the flooring because, like I said, the jam depth was different for the French door compared to the sliding glass door. So we went and I had extra flooring from the previous owner. So we went and cut some of it out and ripped it down and put it in. And then I had this trim along the bottom. I don't know if I like it too well, but we're going to get it painted white to match the door and see how well that looks.
I think it looks good with this door. I think it looks good.
Yeah, the wife seems to like it, so we'll see what it looks like once it's painted white. It should look pretty good. But yeah, other than that, she's sealed tight. We have no air coming through her. And the wife seems to really like it as well. At least there's no water coming through it. That's her big thing, because the house would flood every time it would rain. So
yeah. If it was bad amount of rain, it would start to come in the house.
Yeah, so we've had a couple rain, I wouldn't say showers, I guess, a couple rain days, and it didn't leak, so that's a win. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the video and seeing how the door goes in and the finished product, I guess you would say. I'll have some pictures in the video showing the befores and afters of everything and how well it went. So we have a lot more home projects going on. We're finishing our theater downstairs in the basement. We'll get some shots of that and record some of that video. Got to finish up the fireplace we're building, and then we're getting ready to remodel our dining room as well. So we'll take you guys along on all that as well. And hopefully you guys enjoy some of the new content that's coming. I know it's not just car related, but like I said, we don't do a lot in the car community as much as other people. So I figured we'd change the channel up and show you on some of the adventures that me and Dominic get into that's not car related. So if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.
Peace.